Here with Blaze coach Danny Stewart after the 6-4 win against the Stars. Danny, an up-and-down game, dominated the first. Dundee clawed it back in the second, and Blaze able to close out in the third. What were your thoughts overall?
Yeah, a bit of a tricky game. Always never ideal to start the game 30 seconds in with a 5-minute kill, but unbelievable. Guys did a fantastic job. To get 2 shorthanded goals on that and come out of that kill 2-0 up was big for us. Put us in a good spot. We go 3-0 up there, and then they get one right back to make it 3-1, and we came out in the second, and I don't want to say we took our foot off the gas, but I think credit to Dundee. They were moving their feet. They were skating. They looked threatening, and a good skate inside. And I just think they were out skating us in the second period, and drew a couple penalties, probably rightfully so, and then capitalized. And all of a sudden you're in a 4-4 hockey game. But I think we showed great character coming back and finding a way to win that hockey game. And our third was good. Obviously a big goal by Dylan there, and then Johnny Curran to seal it there. But good character. We weren't necessarily at our best tonight, but we found a way.
There's some interesting adversity, isn't it? 30 seconds into the game, we have one of our players chucked out, 5-minute kill, 2 quick short-handed goals, and suddenly we're in the driving seat. That's an unusual situation to be in.
Yeah, I know, very tricky. And like I said, I thought to get through that 2-0 up is big, right? If it goes the other way, then you're chasing the game. So no, it was a big part of our game. Our kill maybe not so good in the second. It was a tricky bounce, a funny bounce on the first one there, but and then a 5-on-3 goal. So a bit of a tough one. But like I said, overall found a way, and I just got to mention Dylan and V and Johnny Curran there on that line. We made that adjustment halfway through the game, and boy were they good tonight. And I think they create a lot of energy for us, and ultimately were a big part of us winning that hockey game.
And they've been putting a lot of good minutes in over the last few weeks, when we've been bodies short. Ferrara stole the headlines, but that's been the heartbeat of the team, hasn't it, that third line?
Yeah, no, absolutely. I think, when we're talking about consistency, they've probably been our most consistent line the last 6 to 8 weeks, if I'm being honest. And that's good. When you have that depth, when maybe your so-called top 6 aren't going maybe on the night, then you need that. So they've set the standard, and I'm hoping that the other 2 lines maybe tomorrow night can play the right way.
Games against the Stars are always very exciting. They tend to have a way of turning games into a bit of a run and gun show, don't they? And that's tough not to get sucked into it, I guess.
Well, they skate, they skate, and on transition they go, and then they're very good at it. And they got a lot of guys that are dangerous on the puck, and then they skate off the puck as well. A couple of their goals there, they just kind of had a little bit more will than we did, and they were relentless tonight. I thought they played a good hockey game, and on any other night, maybe a bounce here, bounce there, that game goes the other way. So we'll take our 2 points and move on to tomorrow.